Greetings, everyone. This is me again, Zahra, ex-Muslim, ex-Shia, and a human being, I think, a living organism, right? Who's breathing, I guess. Yeah. So this is informal, casual, but serious looking. So, what is guilt? I've been sitting here thinking, I wish I had done this or that before, or helped people, or then I would be laid to rest in my grave peacefully, or even have a cremation, right? Why use land for my grave? Cremation is better, but not a cremation graveyard. Like you can just, throw my ashes in the sea. So, what is this guilt? This feeling, right, of I'm not, I wasn't good enough, I'm not good enough. Terrible feeling. I wish I had done this or that. So, can't define guilt, but it's a terrible feeling, right? Let's not go for the words meaning and just look at this feeling. So, this is a friendly uh, talk. I hope if you can participate, most welcome. Most welcome. You're most welcome to participate. Something's wrong with this. Maybe it's. Maybe I should. My mic. Trying to fix. See if this is better. Is this better? Testing. This is better. I think this is better. So I don't think feeling guilty would help, right? What would help us be what we want it to be or what our religions want us to be? Organized religion, the nonsense of, sorry to put it this way, but making you feel guilty, giving you the fear of punishments. In most of my life, that is because after I had the crisis, separated from my teacher, I just didn't have, like, I felt I can't give anymore. So that song came coincidentally, maybe, or maybe, of course, that had a meaning. I can't give. I can't give anymore. And so seeing the Christians and what they tell me, and Shia Islam and Muslims. So we say submit our will to God. So there's that also. God power is there, man power is there. And once we submit our will to God, then God should take care of us, right? But that's not what happened in my life. And so I don't know about you. Some people might succeed in um, submitting their will to God, and so doing what God wants them to do, as weak as we are. That God has also said this in the Quran. So going to the Quran ayat. Um, so there are these punishments, and as weak, very weak, man is made weak, right? To deter us or to stop us, prevent us, or stop us from doing something harmful, bad. Man is weak. So, what would make us strong? I was reading Jiddu Krishnamurti's books also on that. So, am I to, because it wasn't working for me, so I was saying, like, am I to look at this or, escape is not good, right? Like, there's time when I'm feeling really bad, but I have this shopping spree. I have to go shopping or to escape from things, life now, find ways to escape. So, what is even religion wasn't helping me, my Shia religion, although, Imam Zain al Abidin came in my dream and said, "You're wearing red." That was when I was in Karachi American School at Safar, and you're wearing red. Later on, separated from my teacher, I was scared, like, listening to songs, 11th Muharram, now, all this. It was shocking for me, but I couldn't stop myself. Something had gone really wrong inside of me, restless and all this. So I thought, oh God, Imam Zain Labidin might come in my dream again and say, it's 11th Muharram and you're listening to songs, sad songs. And although listening to sad songs, still it's haram in my Shia religion, right? Listening to songs. Many things there who were, maybe the cassette were buying, you know, the group or the solo singer is harming himself, taking drugs, or where am I contributing my money to, right? I should have given it to, instead of buying this cassette or working on this empty cassette and recording songs selection for myself, I could have given this money to someone who deserves it most or more deserving. So you see, Allah wants to lighten your burden. This is a good ayat here, Surah 4, Surah Nisa, not Surah Baqarah. It's not loaded. Surah 4 at 28. And Allah wants to lighten for you your difficulties, and mankind was created weak. Now, mankind was created, God has said, with his own two hands, and that's metaphorical for power, meaning power, and um, what is it? It's metaphorical for God's power, the hand. And the other hand, one hand is for power, the other hand I've forgotten, right? Metaphorically speaking. So then God should have, I felt like He just says, be, and it is. So if you're really, really feeling guilty, it didn't help me. Oh God, I submit to you, will. Oh God, I submit to you. Really meaning it now. I'm like just saying it like this. I might not sound sincere. Oops, sorry about this. So this happening, this is a casual dialogue, right? Again, just a reminder. You see, like there are some Muslim countries where stealing doesn't happen because the laws are very strict. And then there are these Western countries where laws are not strict at all. And so now they're suffering for it due to all that. Islam also, Muslim, it's extremists, we say. And punishments also, and also showing someone, like my mother showed me that how terrible the smoking is, or what it does, just not even exaggerating, just smoke. So she took the smoke, put clinics over the filter, breathe in. You see this brown, oh, sorry, you can't see it, but she showed me. See this brown dagh. What's the English word for it? I saw it and she said, look, this is what will happen to your inside, your lungs, if you smoke. But I wasn't going to leave it. I saw it. So I saw a video of Jiddu Krishnamurti or what that are writing in a book that even if you show someone, they're not. There was a questioner asking him that even if they see it, what is then lacking? That I saw it, brown, botch, what, dark, what do you say? I saw the brown thingamaji on the clinics. There's all your lungs, teeth, especially your lungs. And you can't clean your lungs, right? You can clean your teeth. So seeing it is not enough. So the questioner asked Jitu Krishnamurti, even if someone sees it, it's not enough, right, for them. For example, myself and the works. So what Hume was saying, and then I joined St. Joseph's College. I mean, before reading Jitu Krishnamurti, I joined St. Joseph's College and found Hume's ethics. So reason, mind is not even, it doesn't even tell us. It's not enough. It's limited. It doesn't also, it does, how Hume puts it, I'm putting it in my own words, but it doesn't even tell us what's right from wrong. It's that we get the commandments or from the culture or however, wherever our culture conditioning, what is wrong and what is right. But the mind doesn't tell us. And the passion has to be there, this feeling. So in college, I realized oh God, if I don't love someone, it's very difficult to even take a glass of water to give them. Even though they're thirsty, we have to struggle, right? Let's say we are busy in class and someone wants water and they can't go and get it. And our teacher says, who's going to get the water for this person? Quickly. And when I might not want to go, like that. So what is that thing that inside of us will bring that ahsan, ahsas, sorry, not ahsan, insan, ahsan, ahsas, feeling. Sorry, I keep repeating myself and all this. This is not professional. This is just friendly, unprofessional, casual finding. If it's boring for you, so why is it boring? This could be for us all, that we look into this matter. You might not find all the answers here. I'm not, and I don't have all the answers, right? I don't have an answer for this. So discovering, let's see where we get today with this, right? This is very different. Like I really like Jiddu Krishnamurti and, friends sitting together trying to figure out what all this is and why, even when submitting our will or in organized religions, punishments, yeah, it will subdue us for some time, like hitting myself, punishing myself also. But then again, it doesn't really come from the being heart, really feel it and do it. Or sometimes, oh, so our bad feelings like, oh, no, 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 one thing, yes, yes, I've submitted to God's will. How can I give you an example of it? And then I'm, no, no, I have to do something. Oh, I have this craving, a shopping spree too. No, no, I have to go and shop, even though people are dying. Urgent. Oh, it's not urgent. Okay, I just want to shop something. Let's say, yeah, just go and see if I can find something in the store I can buy. Or then oh, I want to go. Oh, what I'll do is I'll just go for sports or swimming or something. It's too much. I can't take it. People are dying, suffering, and myself also. So if I had the strength, like I don't have the strength right now, but what if I had the strength? I'd be going, maybe, trying to find, oh, let's go shopping and find maybe a drawing book or draw something, draw a portrait. If I'm, let's explore. Even if I'm not good, let's explore in my, how, or buy a piano, start. playing the piano, do all these things, right? So this Surah 4 at 28, mankind was created weak. First of all, in this religion also, it's very, like what I'm thinking, it's very difficult to get the answer for. I don't know what could help us. What Hume said, that our passion, our values, what values we have given to a certain thing. So, or accepting whatever the conditioning maybe is in us, or this is the way, although not taught but learned, um, that we escape. We can't take it somehow, right? Jiddu Krishnamurti can show better, but I'm just casually, not that way. Not in, Jiddu Krishnamurti also, I can't come up to a standard of showing. So religion, you see very clear about this, that it has contradictions. First of all, it says man is created weak, and it says man, what made you, O shaitan, not bow? Man, I made, this man I made with my two hands. So we need the power of God also jumping. Uh, so I hope the Quran ayat, this should be very clear to you. This should be very clear. Surah 38 ayat 75, I think it's Surah Saad, not sure. 38 Surah. Let's see, Surah Saad, yes. So God tells Shaitan, Allah said, "O Iblis, what prevented you from prostrating to that which I created with my hands?" Okay, so if you want, remain here, and then for the guilt and all this, you can go to Jiddu Krishnamurti, you can read some of Hume, the philosophers on ethics. So, what makes us do something which we think is good or a society thinks is good, and what makes us not do it when we should be doing it? We ought to do it. Our culture tells us to do it, or our religion tells us. So you can still, it's a open contemplation, discovering that what would make us do that. But for now, this religion, at least to help the Muslims see, this is very clear, right here at least, that there are contradictions here. Maybe not for all Muslims, but like in my case, in someone else's case, maybe if you're feeling that you failed at times, not always. Why did you fail when you submitted your will to Allah? What's coming up now? Okay, I'll submit my. No, I've completely submitted my will to Allah, but I really don't feel like praying today. No, I have to get up. So there's this struggle against what another part that says I'm lazy. Oh, maybe I'm being lazy. Astaghfir, shaitan, curse him, or take refuge in Allah from Satan. He's attacking you. Sometimes it's Satan, sometimes it's the disbelievers who are worse than Satan's. We've seen in the Quran ayat. Satan says, I wash my hands off you. I see what you do not see. So if you can see that and see the punishments of God also, and I fear God's wrath, but then he shouldn't have done it anyway. So I thought he was lying in the Quran. Just so now I see, no, Allah really means it. That Shaitan really means it. That he fears Allah, telling them maybe. I don't know. That was so confusing. But I thought I had it worked out. No, I wash my hands off you. It's written in other words, the ayat. I fear Allah. I see what you do not see. So at least helping Muslims, I thought I would be. And sometimes we even lag behind, even as Mormons, believers. You see, now I've seen that in Shia Islam, what a Jewish man was saying, that wherever they travel, there's always a Jewish community that, if there is there, a Jewish community in that country, they will help out, they will reach out. We've been so disorganized. I don't mean to criticize, but this is a fact, right? Not the Ismaili Shias, maybe, or the Bori Shias, but the 12er Shias. Which community, even our relatives, fail to help, right? Someone who doesn't have money, oh, do you need some money or something? We become so even, oh, no, no, thank you. I don't need any money, although I need money, but no, no, thank you. It's okay. I'll survive, right? So we become so like shameful and, no, no, what's that coming up? What's so the word is not important, the feeling and what it, the phrase that helps you feel that is important, right? No, no, I feel shy and embarrassed, uh, shy to take help. This also, so we don't have that in Shia Islam, 12 Shia Islam, not even in some relatives. Sometimes a stranger may come and say, I'll give you money. You go and start your business or come and work with me. It's happened to me, my friend in Karachi. I'll give you this much money, you start your business. Whatever. What if I fail again? Uh, no, no, you just take the money. I'll give you a lakh rupees, Pakistani. No, no, thank you. No. So, this kind of a thing, my old friend of ours, long time ago, my aunt and I, and her are, so you see, so much confusion, yet we feel that we know it all. Some of us, some of us think Allah knows it all, we know very little. So Allah knows, another ayat. Allah knows and you do not know. What is that ayat also? So why shouldn't Allah tell us? Because it's our life, and if we don't know, then half knowledge is very bad knowledge. Also that, and not only that, but if we don't know what is good for us or bad for us, Allah knows. Allah should put that thing in us, right? To know what is bad for us and what is good for us. So it would make it easy for us. We have not sent down this Quran, meaning this to distress you, but Surah Taha ayat, and wherever it says to make it easy for you, Surah Ala ayat. So Allah knows, and you do not know that these women are good for you or not good for you, and whether you feel they are good for you, they're not good. These mominas, female believers, so perhaps you dislike something which is good for you and like something which is bad for you. Allah knows and you do not know. Oh, when Allah says you do not know, that means for the moment they do not know. And Allah is telling you, perhaps. Now, every woman believer, or even like war, yeah, jihad. It's on jihad also, I think. So, which ayat is? What is it on? Let me just. They ask you what they should spend. Say whatever you spend of good. Also spending and not. I mean, spending on myself, but not helping people. I don't think I've done. I feel so guilty, guilty, guilty. At least if death comes in my face, then even if a beloved's death comes, what, at least we should have done some good, but we can't do it. And then some people tell us not to say can't. We can't. We can't. No, no, say we can. We can. So I feel like a struggle inside of me. Sorry, I feel like throwing up now. They ask you what they should spend. Say whatever you spend of good is for parents, relatives, orphans, the needy. I'm not and the traveler. Sorry, I don't mean to be rude, but I'm actually lacking energy, and whatever. So I'm trying to save it. And what until we go on here. So just reading in a shortcut manner. I apologize. The battle has been enjoined upon. See this on war. The battle has been enjoined upon you while it is hateful to you. Hateful. But perhaps you hate a thing and it is good for you. Okay, now I get into my funny mood, right? So I couldn't help. I couldn't help. I go for shopping sprees. I was born with a golden spoon in my mouth, silver spoon in my mouth. Actually, I think it was a golden spoon, more than silver. But no, my father was not a king. So in London also shopping, this, playing, guns, patakas, firecrackers, God knows what. Battle has been joined. So perhaps you love a thing and it is bad for you. And Allah knows, while you know not. That's it. It's finished for the moment. Like you can never know. So how only but now you rely so much on the Quran and what is right and what is wrong also. Don't you think so? And what you should love and what you shouldn't love. So you see, this is not my way. I need to go right deep in the to understand because life's circumstances made me ask these really hard questions. And even my religion, where I feel, oh my God, I feel my religion. But actually, no one would say, no Shia would say that my religion failed me. We would always say, even Muslim, non-Shia Muslims would never want us to say that it's kufr. Kufr, it's disbelief. No believer would say that. That, oh, my religion failed me or God. Oh, what's this? Even questioning God like this is kufr. Why doesn't God come to us? So that I can die in peace and say, guiltless. Oh, but I look at my grand aunt, service lady, but she would never say that. Very simple, down to earth. And we don't blow our own trumpet or anything, right? Very humble. Like whatever we do, God, whatever good comes to us is from God. Otherwise, who are we? We are crazy. We are animalistic. We are this. We are monsters. We can be that. So, what can save us really? When we want to be good and we can't be good, we fail to be good. Punishment I experienced, it's like without punishment, without violence, or even struggling with yourself. No, discipline yourself. So I thought it was love, and then even love's failed me to do good. Later on, when the depression, when I got a new life, I was new. I felt like a newborn. Even for my beloved, I couldn't do it. Just throw the cigarette and like imagine me smoking and then going a Villette. Where was she? Was where did she go to be a caretaker for a time or what do you call that? So what do you call those people who take care of elderly people? And imagine, I have to go for a smoke. And so this really thing stopping me from, a lot of things stopping me from doing good or being of service to people, humanity. So, oh, and then when I found out about Jainism, right? If I killed a cockroach, I would, oh my God, Jainism, how do you do it? Like they don't even use a needle for, you know, sewing. They don't. They just wear this sheet or something, cloth around them, wrapping around them. Sorry, I think I need to get my original tray, which is plastic, which doesn't make a lot of sound. Just here, with the tray, sorry. If you can hear the sound, although this cancels sound. So, what do you think? Anyone? Sorry, I cannot give also prior notice when I'm coming, but I usually try to come in between some certain loudspeaker noise. Although now there is some noise outside. So also help me, help me, help me. I feel so guilty, so confession. Whether this is a confession, Father. I'm not a Christian. I'm just kidding. Sorry, Father, I have sinned every day, every week. Oh no, just do a little bit what you can do. So all this, right? I know the Catholics, they go to the Father for confession. Catholic Christians, for sure, I know that about the Catholics. So this also what could save us. So that's why I thought, this and also making anyway, yeah, feeling guilty, and so this back to that. What so trying, that's why when Jiddu Krishnamurti, this is um, how you see Jiddu Krishnamurti takes us on guilt. What are we? What is guilt? You see, he even says the feeling behind that word is that we have done something wrong and feel guilty about remorse, anxious, very distorting. So guilt in itself could be then he, what? Oh, very distorted. So it's misleading you. It will not help you in the long run. Could be that also, right? Why is the feeling of guilt so tenacious? YouTube. In spite of every effort to be free of it. So do we even want to be free? But God doesn't want us to be free of guilt. The day you don't feel guilty, remorseful, you can, there's a fear that you will do such tyranny, such harm, such cruelty. You need to feel guilty. I am guilty. What else is there on YouTube? On this Jiddu Krishnamurti, what is on guilt? On guilt and its relation to the ego. So have you ever thought of this without God, like just doing good for goodness' sake, or even that goodness being in you? If there is no goodness in you, then there would be a distance. Of course, you'll need to struggle to be good, right? At least be good for the world. So we need a fundamental change also, I think, inside us, or to realize, no, to realize what we actually are. We are made of all this. This is what conditioning has made us, or religion has organized religion, outside influences, upbringing. And then what is our true? Is there anything? Let's find ourselves. But God telling us, we'll discover that also. So this has become my way somehow. It doesn't mean my way is the best way. Come here and take my way. No, no. If it resonates with you, then be here with me. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Um, this is for your own good, right? Our own good. Um, so casual talk to discover, and sometimes talk can be, we can unwind certain things and have an insight on the matter. I've come here afresh and new, just feeling guilty and not remembering what I've said before on this. Again, restarting. So I'm not going back to my memory, but just telling you that in life on guilt, what have we stumbled upon? Because I'm back to my guilt feeling, and I cannot be compassionate. Sometimes I can't even care for myself. So I have to really try and care for myself. Oh my goodness, Podbean, Krishnamurti on guilt, urgency of change. Many people carry guilt all their life. It is like a wound, never healing, because they always remember guilt and it destroys their life. And then if we have a little bit better than, doing something, we are better Mormons or Muslims or Christians, then what we do is Hindus, then what we do is we blame other people on the thing they have failed. But Jiddu Krishna, urgency of Jiddu Krishna Murti is showing us. He won't just make a statement and not show us. So how does he show us this amazing? It's really amazing how he shows us, right? What are you doing with your life? Can anyone show you the way? God or anyone? No matter how sublime what anyone shows you is the way. Sacrifice, grand sacrifice. Or must you be a light to yourself? So remembering Imam Ali saying, there is enough light for one who cares to see. Maybe I'm dead, Imam Ali, because I can't see the light. So who said that the mind has a million eyes, billion eyes? How many eyes? The heart but one. Yet life is done. When love is, life's done. So do we see the urgency of change or do we not see it? Do we see that we need to leave religion also that? What is the urgency of change? And that fundamental change in us? Or is it that we need to change? Life is about changing, right? Everything changes in life. This is the motion, the law of motion. Rocks will not remain rocks after evolution. Evolution is taking place. So, one of the greatest spiritual teachers and philosophers of all time, Jiddu Krishnamurti, I don't think he would like to call himself a teacher or a philosopher. He must be a realist, Zen man. Some German lady did write that he was from the Zen Buddhist. Many people carry guilt all their life. Thank you, Podbean. Uh, oh, it is like a wound, another wound we have, as if life doesn't give us enough wounds. But I'm not asking for pity or anything. I'm just terrible. Then we become if we wounded. I can't walk, I can't talk. Then who's going to help me? So that also we become a burden on others. It is like a wound never healing because they always remember guilt and it destroys their life. I've got to see this. This is on YouTube. Again, you see, I keep forgetting. This week's episode is on guilt. this week's episode on guilt has six sections. The first extract, 240, is from Krishnamurti's second talk in Ojai or Ojai, 1985, and it's titled Forms of Guilt. You see, I think this not reading like Quran reading or any religious scripture reading. Right? The fourth extract, London, okay, relationship to the ego. Again, you see how many times he's been one of my favorites, like when I came across his books. Each episode, we cherish guilt. But it doesn't help us, you see, it doesn't help us in the long run. Maybe for some people, guilt. So, how Allah makes you feel guilty? So, see, Muslims, try to help you out. Please try to see this. Don't take our lives hard. Okay, you might get angry. For some time, you need to empty yourself. Empty yourself. Right now, you see, religion. Tell me, Shias have it. I've considered maybe Sunnis hold on to religion because it's their religion. Because Allama Iqbal, I really believe that Allama Iqbal said, "Islam के सिवा और कुछ नहीं रहा है." वो सिवा इस्लाम में yad the sword, the hand that holds the sword, Imam Ali, Zulfiqar, and the sacrifice of Imam Hussain. उसके सिवा और क्या रहा है इस्लाम में? और फिर हमारे शिया भी ऐसे हैं कि अब इतने कंडीशनिंग हो गए, इतने कंडीशनड हो गए कि देख नहीं सकते हैं, कुछ नहीं देख सकते कि कहाँ वी आर नॉट ऑर्गेनाइज्ड द शिया 12 कितने इस्माइलीज ऑर्गेनाइज्ड हैं, फिर भी थू थू इस्माइली इमाम निजिस निजिस, हम तो उधर जाएंगे ही नहीं, हमें जाना ही नहीं है। जैसे चल रहा है हमारे शिया इस्लाम में, हमारा इमाम आएगा जब 40 मोमिन विल बी 40 मोमिन कब बनेंगे, कब when will they? People are suffering, 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 don't care. See, they can't see. And they will definitely go to Imam Hussein and they will definitely cry. बहुत रहम आएगा, अरे compassion आ गया तुम लोगों के अंदर, जैसे कि a compassion has come for the whole world. You feel it, but we can't help the whole world. The world is going crazy. Why should we help the whole world? See, Imam Hussein, how many लश्कर कुफ्फार है और शाम का बाजार है. Sorry, back to Karbala, only 72. So do not grieve yourselves to death if they don't believe, right? हमारे रसूल को कहा है, हमें क्या परवाह करनी है? हम intelligent people हैं, and Imam Hussein has taught us compassion and humanity. लेकिन हम इधर उधर नहीं जाएंगे और क्यों grieve करें? A man wants to destroy himself, this disbeliever. Let him destroy himself. हम तो देखो ये believer नहीं है ना? That's why it's like this. Just pointing or telling ourselves. So we give ourselves good explanations. Oh, he's not a believer. The Western world has destroyed themselves in nakedness and this and immorality and alcohol and going to pubs and what kind of life is this? And I want to go home. The grass is always greener Zahra on the other side. But oh, there's something about London, although it is a city without soul. Very, very good. See how they have realized that if you harm someone, you will be harmed, even though being disbelievers, not Shiites. And how they have made their laws and abide by it, most of them, and how level headed they are. And look, they don't even look at us. I felt so safe in London. and free. If I smoke outside, no one coming to me, why you, or sway as I go to my college with the Indian music Walkman. No Englishman coming or saying, "What are you doing, swing?" I even told my this whom I was working with. So in college, that I do like this with my hand. I come to college. They say, "Oh, you do like this, Indian." Yeah. Oh, Asha Bhosle. Yeah. Mostly, sorry, the Lata ji song come after long break. प्यार के बीच में हम नहीं आएंगे जिस तरफ ले चला दिल किस तरफ ले जाए इस तरफ जिधर मेरा हाथ जा रहा है Cromwell Road foot footpath no man coming nothing no harassment freedom London प्यार के बीच में वाह वाह लता जी वाह हम नहीं आएंगे जिस तरफ ले चला दिल चले जाएंगे चैन सा गया यूं लगा दिल गया अभी ना गया तो फिर कभी नहीं कभी प्यार को हो जाने दो After a long break, you see Lata Mangeshkar coming, singing into Bollywood movies. Now, then come Asha, no, before that, MTV, Asha Bose. ओ मेरे सोना रे सोना रे दे दूंगी जान जुदा मत होना. Okay, so this happening. Okay, so back to serious matters and how serious. Not to take it seriously as the ego takes it. First, empty yourself. So before even becoming a Shia, let's I was a Shia too, right? Common people, common Shias. You think I left this religion because I didn't want to cry for Imam Hussain? I've been crying all my life and saying, where are the people that are just not with you? No one cries anymore. No one dies anymore, right? Where's that song? No one cried. Michael Ball. All these Michaels coming. Is it time? I found the video. It's time for Michael, Archangel Michael. But he is not the religious archangel. Maybe he's come to correct himself. Because if God used him to destroy the gays, there is a Michael who is a homosexual. And he's very spiritual and all this. I'm not making fun. So, no more, no one, sorry, cries anymore. This. And I will be repeating myself. Quran ayat? No. Song, lyric. Have you never heard of talking things through, working things out before severing ties like abruptly, like a Zulfikar sword coming? What about considering past ties? Aisha, in the Battle of Jamal, I read some in Najul Balagha. I not know. Now I not find it. Let us consider our past ties. Aisha, Imam Ali say to Aisha, and Zubair and Talha, working things out, pulling together. Nowadays, emotions fly by so fast. No one bothers mending a heart. They find another so fast. Rebound. A busy world where no one stops to catch their breath. That's not my kind of world. It scares me to death. No one cries anymore. No one tries anymore. You know, when there's love, you don't have to put any effort. Oh, again, I have maybe idealized, maybe you have idealized Imam Hussein, and I've idealized love a lot. So there we go. They leave the dance far too soon. I won't go running out that door. I'm staying right here. So Imam Hussein said on the 9th of Muharram, leave, take the darkness of the night. I'm putting the candle or the lantern off. Why do you think we light candles on 7th Muharram? Yes, for our minnat wishes, but Imam Hussein, I'm staying right here. I'm not leaving you, the Shias are saying, right? So with Imam Hussein's pain, every Shia is guaranteed. I won't go running out that door. I'm staying right here on the floor with you. So this is the dance floor, you would say, but it's metaphorical, okay? This also they've. So we're going through a bad patch. That's all. Everybody falls now and then, and no one has leapt forward to pick you up. What has Mother Teresa said? It is a kingly act to help the fallen, right? We can, no, don't help him. Don't help her. She's like that, what do you call that, when the butterflies. If you help her, you are obstructing her growth. What Mother Teresa said, for I have a bait, I will give them the food in the mouth, I will feed them. You give them the bait to catch fish. There is more to us than hello, goodbye. Let's not be fools. Our love can make, see now, love again idealized here. Love can take it. What an emotional fool for love. We have been twice on the fringe. Now, our love can take it. A busy world when no one stops to catch their breath. That's not my kind of world. It scares me to death. They leave the dance far too soon. I won't go running out the door. I'm staying right here on the floor. No one cries anymore. No one cries anymore. So Hindus would be thinking the Leela, they're still in the Leela of Radha and Krishna. And now Shiva has come. What is this telling us? Not that I'm really into Hinduism, but only this Radha Rani Ras, Radhe Krishna. Even Shiva has come and raised eyebrows of some Shivas. Oh, how can Shiva go to the Ras Leela? So this now, okay, 54 minutes have gone by. Zahra cannot make it less than 1 hour. So I'm escaping my guilt, you can see, but at least I know that this religion not good. So I will leave you with the guilt that I have and not an answer to what we should be doing, but don't please see this. So I hope I have helped you a little bit in religion at least, Islam especially. Shias, Ismailis, Muslims, Sunnis, Salafis. So I thought, okay, I couldn't help the people. Why am I doing this? Can't be like my grandaunt. Can't be dust beneath her feet. feeling very guilty. Forget Mother Teresa. And so, yesterday, when life was squeezed out of me, I had to struggle. I didn't have any good in me. Right? I just wanted quickly to do my work, come, rest, this, get it done. Bezari. See, yeah, okay, I'm a little bit there and here, shopping, good. But, telling myself, look, you will get a headache. And I felt like, what? No value of life remained in me. So I realized, Are Pakistan mein, I was saying that there's no value of life, no value of life. But I have seen myself too. So as Khalil Gibran, you may say that I have been criticizing you heavily, although I don't believe in heavy criticism because when my teacher did that, what brought out of me was a monster. Not a monster, but the boiler burst, and I couldn't do what my teacher wanted me to do, even discipline me or so. Khalil Gibran, the Prophet, as you have been, as I have also been the doubter. The Prophet by the beginning one. No, it's I've forgotten the names all. Oops. Ah, not him, please, not him. Oh, this monster now I can't see. Oh, this really terrible, very painful. Oh, so I'll have to go, maybe abruptly if this doesn't finish now. The prologue, I think it is. I hope I've pronounced it properly. Oh, of the Prophet by Khalil Gibran. And in the 12th year, the 7th day of the Lilul, the month of reaping. But he descended, how shall I go in peace and without sorrow? Nay, not without a wound in the spirit shall I leave the city. Or maybe the end. Long were the days of pain I spent within its walls. Long were the nights of aloneness. Where does he say, have I also not been the doubter? Sons of my ancient mother, you riders of the tides, how often have you sailed in my dreams and now you come in my awakening, which is my deeper dream? Ready am I to go, and my eagerness with sails full set awaits the wind. And then shall I come to you, a boundless drop to a boundless ocean. So tempted to read this trying to find, or maybe the begin. This is the ending. Yeah, he's leaving. So maybe what's the beginning called? Prophet of God in quest for the uttermost. Long have you searched the distance for your ship. Ah, can't find it. Therefore disclose us. So the prologue and can't find the beginning. What's the name for that? Okay. So have I not been the doubter too? Doubting or a believer believing in this religion, or maybe, just believing in this, not in deeds, but just a believer, just a believer, a Shia. So please see this. I thought maybe in this talk, in this dialogue, in this, no one's come to join, and I could have found out, seeing what could, so that sauce, that feeling, what could be the fulcrum for our doing good to others? First of all, they'll tell us to define what's good, and for every culture it's different, every religion. Although what is universal, not take life, save out of justice, that ayat from the Bani Israel. Ehsas meaning. So you see, we can't give ehsas to people who don't have it. Also, this. Now I can go through the bushes and through the forest. Yeah, but I have to go through it. It's consciousness. The other similar words are ehsas. Oh, the awareness, care, careful. Don't, no, no. So this awareness, this pure awareness, heed, cognizance. You see, I don't want to bring, because recently who defined consciousness, sorry, no, compassion, and said, no, it should be more than care. Because care gives you that, some people, oh my God, I didn't care enough. Now, how could I care when, no, but as I'm giving excuses for myself, or, so lot of things come up, right? And we can go on this. So maybe let's see for how long. However, maybe we can have an insight and say this is what will bring ihsas in us, the feeling, the compassion, I guess. So God is compassionate, but now religion also, Islam, why hasn't He given us? He should say, be in it. Okay, Zahra wants to be good. Be in it. Zahra, here. Allah, I felt guilty, sick, guilty. Even with the new born case and love and relationship. So guilty, going to my principal's place and coming out and see a girl sitting in the car. Girl, she puts her arm, she holds her arm in front of me, giving her hand. She just extends her arm, right? Oh, as I feeling so, oh my God, so guilty and so terrible. Oh, that I've just enjoyed evening with my principal. She's it's like heaven, right? It's heaven. No, there's a girl here outside, and she's I've never in our area. No, this is like outrageous. In the evening, Allah, and I'm sitting, you rich, spoiled kid, grown up, enjoying your evening. She extends her arm out, doesn't say a word. Oh, so now Zahra, you see, now what? You will go to that, you will, oh, see that video, someone would say, Oh, in that happened, Jal movie, or where? No, not Jal movie. In which song I have to search it out. Jal or Jal movie song. Really, this girl, she put her, or this lady, Jal. No, this one also have some, uh, chori chori. ये भी चुके दे भी चुके हम. Or there was another one from, let me see, trying to search Geeta Balid's and Geeta Dutt together. Geeta Dutt is a singer actually. So, see that the song where in the video, that movie, Baz, maybe Baz, maybe Jal, right? It before the song, I think, start. Oh, so see, I can't. So what is it in me that wants? I can't take this. Where's God? Why isn't He helped out? So I'm sorry. I'm showing you my weakness because not because I want to show you I'm so humble. No, no. This because if I not to do this, then also maybe my ego tricking me. Maybe I want to be, but let me check my intentions. So this ego thing also very tricky. Could be, I don't know, showing off, feeling guilty coming here, confessing, trying to help you. So you see, with guilt, if I try to help, I can never help properly, right? Like someone, I tell a Christian brother, I say, you know, how Imam Hussein gave us this feeling, or no, I tell him at the time, he say, feeling come from inside for an animal, if animal in for cat who's, I was like, so that means that it's not God who gives us the feeling, our religion, the conscience of right and wrong, but yes, it shouldn't be like that, right? It should be from inside coming, so we immediate help coming, immediately help them. But sometimes we go to help someone, what Imam Ali say in Najul Balagha. When I went to help someone, it didn't work out, it backfired. He said, then I know there is God. Or however he meant it. Maybe Shias would want to slap me on this, say, you have distorted Imam Ali's, what he was trying to say and what you have said here. Okay, so this happening, what a tragedy for me. In my experience, I tell you here. Okay, so me going now and coming back later. Thank you very much. And thanks to really hope you will join me and also participate and watch. If this help you, then add something and help me. Thank you very much, healers, masters, right? Ascended masters, Jitu Krishnamurti. I will be reading more. What is guilt? Thank you so much.